This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The following will contain strong language, adult themes, and Mara. Listener discretion is advised. Sure, anyways.
Hi, what are you saying? It's now.
Hi guys, what's goody? It's Tammy.
Hey, it's your girl Mara.
And this is the Not Too Much podcast.
If you know,
you know.
Mara, your lashes have held up quite well.
I know, someone's was struggling before not. No.
Why have you put me in it so quickly?
Okay.
Did you not want peace this episode?
Ooh, alright.
The violence is tangible.
You still look good, Tammy. You look good. Hair good.
Bonnet goods.
Nails good.
Top-
Lashes lifted. Body tight and right. How's your budget?
blown.
Because mine ain't holding up.
Mine's gone.
No, seriously, guys. Let's talk about it because this maintenance, upkeeping this maintenance. What's your bank account looking like?
Listen, it was a fun while it lasted.
Gym membership
Oh,
that I'm not going to
Next month.
No, but this year. Okay,
Or what's
basically,
left of it.
Didn't we make a pact at the
Mhm.
start of this
This blood
semester?
pact that you talk about.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh wait. No, there's actually no blood. Sorry.
There's no blood
I'm
involved.
so sorry. That was so
Please,
out of pocket.
please.
No. It's very, very tasteful.
very wholesome
taste.
people.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just a bit of saliva.
What the hell? No.
I actually
No.
promise, like, we're actually not like this.
No, all we did was like make a
No, like
promise.
anytime we say the word pact, it's gonna someone's
It was
gonna.
an agreement.
I feel like the word cult is gonna go off in people's heads.
Not when we say it's cult, not cult. That's what you guys remember. Cost of living crisis. Yes. So
No, you struggling with the spelling again?
Because I knew
No,
as soon as
let's
I started,
not
she'd
even.
be
No,
back
let's
on my
not even
throat.
reiterate this. Let's not even.
Mm-hmm.
But we was like, we want to like do maintenance and upkeep it. Self care, people. So like, I feel like we all went and got our nails done. We all did our lashes. We all got our hair done. Blah 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 blah. I've even scheduled a day.
Week
for it.
4.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
You know the Big Brother house where they're
Yeah.
like.
This week in the Big Brother's house, lashes are falling, hair is straggling,
Listen,
nails are cracked.
No, because
don't drag me in for the nails yet because I didn't even go for the initial appointment.
No, because guys, I literally, my hand was in my coat pocket. I looked, and in my head went. I was like, "Where is the rest of the
And
nail?"
you ran to the group chat. So there's a picture of your cracked nails.
I was like, what
I'm
was
getting
I
my
doing?
nails done though.
When?
This Thursday.
Oh, I need to book mine in, but she lives so far. I might-
Listen, when I actually get paid, that's when I'm gonna do all these things. I can't lie. I've got a monthly budget. Budget's been blown, like we said.
November.
I booked this in advance.
Oh, God. Yeah, because you get money off. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you're eating off the savings.
But the point is, I scheduled literally a self care day. My day's Friday because my uni
Do you
day-
have a self-care day? Like
I
a
try.
religious one?
No, not yet. And we're in week 4. But I'm trying. I'm really trying.
You sound so shaken up.
I'm really trying.
The pain in her voice.
Listen, I'm really trying. I get one day off of uni each week, and that's not enough.
That one day,
That one day
It's working.
is working.
I was in the library.
I think she was just doing more work.
Yeah. This is getting really sad.
Because do you know what's so crazy? I was like, Sunday, I'm gonna really take the time to just take care of myself, like emotionally, physically, just fulfill myself, pour into my own lake. I'm working.
The lake is dry.
The lake is dry.
The lake is capitalism. No, because
Oh, we're going there today?
No, we're not. Bring it back.
Your shoulders went up. You like?
I said, listen.
No,
Her mic.
because even the
Good
thing
ass.
is, no, seriously, because even though like my lashes were at one point awful, my nails were like at one point touching my cuticle. Now they're not. I was still sleep deprived.
Sleep is not being maintained.
Mm-mm.
If I'm honest with you people, like when was the last time I got a good sleep?
Ooh.
When I was in the womb. Little couch stuff. Little couch.
You have memories from the womb?
No, I just have fantasy about it.
What?
That was the only time I got sleep. Ever since then.
I think, did I sleep good as a child? Yeah, because my burdens were less.
It has to be like
My worries were few.
GCSEs.
You slept well in GCSEs?
No.
Like, you have to be in your early stages of, like, year 9 when, like, nobody cares about you.
Are you right?
Let me land. But by the time you get to GCSEs, even though in hindsight it wasn't that deep, the burden that you feel is intense.
Yeah.
It's your first proper exams.
Don't get me started on A-level/college. That's when it goes downhill.
Sleep was just a fantasy. It was a myth.
Amen to that.
Even for the people that I guess didn't even take it seriously, I felt like there was this presence of like pressure, and whether you bothered or not, you weren't sleeping. You weren't sleeping the way you could be sleeping.
But then, because we made this agreement for like upkeeping maintenance, are we keeping to it then?
No, I thought we established this.
No, it's like,
I'm trying.
are we ever going to though? Realistically,
I feel like I keep putting it off. I'm like, okay, like the thing is, I can get my lashes done and all of these things done, or just general like self-care, like, you know, reading or like having a nice shower, whatever it is. But when it comes to keeping it up, I'm always putting it off. I'm like, okay, this might have to be like every so often, but I never really establish what every so often actually means. Is that every week, every 2 weeks? Like, it just becomes, instead of a reward or an act of me taking care of myself, it becomes a burden.
Yeah.
It becomes like something that is not even, it's about building like habits each day. And I think there's a level of, I just haven't been prioritizing myself enough. I have been prioritizing work, uni, like, you know, all these other things, but myself keeps coming last.
Yeah. That's what we need to, that one is trying to change. But it's hard. And it's expensive, honey.
There's a level of, you need to show yourself you're not giving up. You need to replenish things.
Yeah.
You need to like try. And I think it's always trying to build up that motivation to try.
Yeah, it's just long, fam. And the thing is, I'm going to really try, like, this week is kind of like my week of really maintaining everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to end up with one.
Because I can't lie to you, money does stall things. I won't lie to you. I'm not going to book a lash appointment on overdraft. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it. And at the end of the day, when you're upkeeping your maintenance, that maintenance includes your mental health.
Yeah.
Which directly links to your financial health.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Do
true.
you know how many times I looked at my bank account and said, wow.
Wow.
I said, wow. We're really down here.
Like, genuinely flabbergasted.
Yeah. I said, who did this? I said my card's been stolen.
Freeze the money.
And we're looking for refunds everywhere.
One thread out of place.
this
Run me my money.
something that was already meant to be baggy. This item is too big.
It says oversized in the description. No, seriously.
Yeah. I think what we're having right now is because we have to realise that when you start, I guess, like a new period of like life, whether it's working or uni or whatever, the thing that you've got going on in your life is, you're going to have a struggle month.
Or couple months.
Oh, sorry, plural.
I also want to say,
yeah,
whilst I feel like this is a very natural thing for us to have to, navigate in our young adult lives.
yeah,
It doesn't help because it's being heightened with the climate we're in. Like, being young in very tough political times and economic times has definitely taken a toll.
100%.
I feel like the definition of the word struggle has amplified. I don't think even struggle recognizes itself anymore.
Struggle's looking at itself in the mirror like
is this me? Is this what I did? Yes. Go! I was saved again. Go.
What's goody, guys? It's your girl Tammy. Listen, I do not have long, but I'm gonna tell you something. Go to our social media platforms at NTM and follow, like, and engage, guys. We need you to keep up with all of this enjoyment. You do not want to miss out. Anyways, back to the show.
So, is everyone comfy or settled?
Whoosh. I see what you did. There with that.
It was all a lie. No, because what she's getting at, guys, is about everyone being comfy and settled. Well, from my perspective. Let's take a uni spin on this, because this is where I've seen it happen the most.
Okay.
And when I came to uni, and I'm very surprised, because what I've peeped from the people, so a lot of you are not comfortable being alone.
Ooh.
Let's talk about it.
It's out there now.
Yeah.
Because why is everyone so clingy? Not clingy. That's not the right word. Everyone is so dependent upon each other. Nobody actually likes to if you say, oh no, I'm just spending the night to myself, especially in your first year, it was like, what? What's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with me. I just like my own company. A lot of these people don't like being by themselves or enjoy being in their own company. And for me, personally, that's quite interesting. I was going to say abnormal, but I'm going to say interesting because I don't think that's fair. But yeah, I'm just like, it's baffled me, because one thing that I do really cherish is my own personal space and me time. And I find it a bit worrying that people don't seem to want to even have that desire to be by themselves. Like, how do you get to know you? How do you get to know your likes and dislikes? How do you get to know the person you are like inside out? Because no one's going to know you.
Do you think a lot of people then are coming to uni for self-development? Because if there's a level of getting to know yourself, spending time with yourself, there is an emphasis on yourself being so integral to this journey. I feel like when a lot of people view coming to uni or just get like jumping into that next phase of their adulthood, they just think of this primary word enjoyment. And I don't think people think of self-enjoyment.
But enjoyment will always start from yourself.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that's the message that is being instilled a lot of the time is not one of self-enjoyment. It's literally like, when you think about all these hashtags about enjoyment, you see groups of people, you see motives, you see people at events, you see like groups and masses of people. And it's just so weird because I've learned from, friends telling me that you can be in a group of people but still be alone.
The thing is, where this becomes a bit more tricky is the fact that I think we kind of assume that most people weren't alone before uni. Like, you had friends, you had that group you could rely on, then you go to uni, and then you seek that out again. I think for a lot of people, they were alone. And then you go to uni, or not just uni, a new environment. It's going to be a new job, or you're starting a new hobby, and you are seeking to not be alone anymore.
True.
And so then you start to go down this pipeline of being lonely, even though you're amongst other people. So it's tricky.
It is tricky. And I also think there's the opposite to that. People who've never had a chance to actually be alone. It would be such an abnormal experience just to like sit with themselves.
What do you like? Because I think for a lot of people who might class the experience as abnormal, like, what do you feel like are the positives of just really sitting with yourself? And like, do you feel like since you've come to uni, you've had more times to just embrace being alone without feeling lonely? Because there's like, I feel like there are two different distinctions and definitions to these ideas of being alone and feeling lonely.
Chloe and Halle said it there.
Oh, That album.
Ungodly album.
Hey.
Spoke to the soul.
Good times.
Mm-hmm. But they said, well, you don't have to be lonely being alone.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the vocals.
Yeah. I'm not going to try.
Oh.
Someone did.
Never mind.
But
I think... How to answer that? I think with uni, especially for first year, at a point it was overwhelming because the culture of like always being in a group, always going out, always being around people so much was not different. Because I've always been a social butterfly.
Mm.
But there are times where I need to hibernate and recharge and go back to me. But it was kind of like, it was almost the opposite. For me, it was like, oh, it felt weird to do that, even though I'm very comfortable doing that. So, I think in a sense, but uni is an environment, but school is an environment that encourages you to group out and to be with other people and to be with your fellow classmates or find your friends or do clubs, do extracurricular activities that all involves other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think environments cultivate that, especially I think the school systems here.
I also think, obviously I'm not in the world of work, like in terms of corporate, but at my internship, it's the same vibe, except it's more of a networking angle. This idea that you have to push yourself to meet new people, and obviously it's valid, but to meet new people and to network and to go out and to do all these things, right?
Yeah.
But again, it's that same kind of secondary school, sixth form, uni environment, just in a completely different field.
Yeah.
Where you don't have to do anything, but it feels wrong if you don't.
Yeah.
And therefore you're kind of pigeonholed into it.
There are obviously times where, obviously we're not perfect. We don't always feel like, oh yeah, like the best. Sometimes we do also feel lonely in a crowd. I think that's normal at points. Yeah, we're going to also have times where we feel that too. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. I just see you need to identify patterns. Is it happening all the time? And if so, maybe, first of all, maybe that's not the right group for you. Second of all, maybe you actually need to spend some time with yourself to understand these feelings in the first place. Because it doesn't stem from out of the blue. You know what I mean? There's always a why behind the why. To quote now. But I just think, for me personally, I'm just like, I hope people start to feel, because it always makes me feel like, why are you so uncomfortable being by yourself? I always feel like, what are you running from? You can't, because you can try to run away from you, but at the end of the day, you're always going to look in the mirror and be you. It's going to catch up.
And to unpack that, I mean, obviously, if you have someone who, I guess there's like I feel like you at times you should sit with it, but I feel like having shoulds and woulds and all of this stuff, like, it gets tricky. I think there's just a level of practicing, like, not for practice to make perfect, but just for you to know yourself. Like, just practice being lonely. Not lonely, sorry. Practice being alone with yourself. Sorry.
But also practice understanding the feeling of loneliness.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you, not master it, because I don't think you can ever master an emotion like that. Once you get to grips with it, it's less daunting.
I think also it's developing a mindset where you don't view being alone as a punishment. You see it as something that can be a reward for yourself, or just something that you just need to do.
Yeah, I think seeing being alone as a safe place is really important, because I don't think a lot of people view being alone as safe, if I'm honest. They see it as something to fear, to run away from. And it's like cultivating those small things. Because it's never really about the big thing.
Yeah.
It's the small things that make you feel safe. Not necessarily happy, but safe when you're alone.
Yeah.
That makes you start to find comfort in it.
Listen, it's cold. It's cold, it's dark. And you know, I guess in these darker months, literally being alone, when you look at it on the surface, it's not like the most attractive thing.
It's why cuffing season is it.
Oh my god, isn't it? Listen, because no one's sweating and cuffing somebody. In the summer.
Some of you are.
Oh.
Not you personally, sorry.
I was about to say, wow. I was about to say, like, can we take a pause?
My family listens to this.
Yeah.
Oh god. I meant you was in public you. Not you, but oh no.
Let's just close.
Lips closed.
Yeah, tight lips. But yeah, I agree. Because all of these, I guess, I was supposed to say community activities. All these,
what community activities?
all these,
I'm not gonna lie, there's one part about one.
I meant it in like the most tame way possible.
Spell community. Spell it.
I can spell community.
Spell it.
COMMUNITY. You want me to spell everything? Like
She was actually doing
no. Listen, you know, actually, I shouldn't have actually spelled it because I should have just been happy that I know how to spell and that's it.
Okay.
Listen, these two will instigate till kingdom come. Let
These
me just.
two or these three?
I was thinking this one.
There's
There's one over here. Sorry. I
No,
think it was
it's all of
really
us.
cool.
We all instigate.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was trying to end this peacefully, but
I don't want peace. I want problems.
you want fra-
Always.
I
wanna
you want
kill
fra-
That's you know that.
This is the god that. The thing is, I don't even need to finish my sentence.
But the
Spell
sentence
sight.
has
Spell sight. Spell sight.
SIKE.
No.
Shut
Because she spelled it P.
No, you know what? Come on, right? I feel like every episode is just about getting exposed, isn't it?
Ooh,
Why did you?
not too much now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, there's an episode 3.
Oh, there is.
There will be. We spent all this money.
No, is it?
Oh.
You gonna let them know?
Well,
I have our pockets, but I'm not going to tell you the price.
Just know you better be listening.
You better.
Please listen.
I'm
Alright,
not
not the
begging.
begging.
I'm not begging.
We have pride. Oh, come on now.
Listen,
come on,
we have to remember who we are.
That was mad. I've been now.
Whoosh, let me just take a breath. Okay, I'm good. I've been Tammy.
Jesus. I've been Mara.
And we've been the Not Too Much podcast. If you didn't know before, you know now.
Bam, bam,
Oh.
bam.
Are we
Bam,
singing every time?
Bam, bam, bam.
I wish I had a time
Bam,
machine.
bam.
I wish I had a
bam,
time
bam.
machine.
I
Bam,
can't believe this.
bam,
bam,
I wish I had a time
bam,
machine.
Okay.
When I'm a number,
bam,
when
bam, bam.
I wish I had a time machine.
I'm so sorry, this outro is so fucking confusing. Can that be our outro? Just us not making it.
This is so. Wow.
I was going, wow.